Well, hey everybody, hey! I just wanted to show off some of my really cool Iron Man toys and Iron Man Hulkbuster toys to you all here. And and I got some really cool toys, you guys. So I'll be showing you these toys, and I also have some new Iron Man toys that I'll be showing you also. So I'm gonna show you all my new Iron Man toys here real quick like. All right, everybody. So here are my really cool new Iron Man toys here. This one and this one. So, so I got these for a really good price, and I actually got all these for a really good price. I also want to mention that I got almost all of these toys from a thrift store. So I got all of them from a thrift store, or all of them except for this one, and this one. So all the rest of all these other toys here, all these other toys I got from a thrift store. So now what I'm going to do for you all in this video is I'm going to show you all what all these toys can do and what they're all about and everything. So this toy here, you can't really do much. It's just a figurine toy. You can move around the limbs, you can move around the head and stuff. So, and then it's got that like little part to it there. You can like hook up to his arm, I think. So that's that toy. And then there's this other toy here. This one's just a figurine also. It can move around the arms, but can also move around the head. But that's all to that toy also. So this toy here, this toy is so cool, you guys. This one is made out of rubber, and it's just made so well. It's really a cool toy. So that's that toy there. And so now I'll be moving on to this toy. No, I'll move on to this toy first. All right, so this one here, I just got this one because it looks pretty cool. You know, you can move around the limbs, stuff like that. You cannot move around the head though, but it's still a really neat toy. So that's that toy. So now I'll be moving on to this one here. This one's pretty cool, you guys. So this toy here, you can move around the limbs some, and also there's like a knob on the back of this toy here where you can press down on that knob part there, and it opens up just like that. So the chest part opens up like that, and there's that little eye in the center of the toy there. So it's pretty neat. It's a pretty cool toy. And so that's that toy. That's pretty much all that does there. So that's that toy there. So now I'll move on to this toy next. So this toy here is so cool, you guys. So you can move around the limbs and stuff. You can move around the head some. And so also you can press that button in the back there, and it lights up. It's supposed to light up the chest part there, but I don't know. I think this toy is broken, unfortunately, but it's no big deal. It's still a really cool, fun toy. So that's that toy there. So I think, oh yeah, there's this toy here. I want to show you this one here. This is such a cool toy. I found this one at a thrift store, along with a big bag of other toys that it came along with. This toy here is made from a 3D printer. So somebody made this by like some sort of a model with a 3D printer, which is really cool. So that was really neat to find that one there. So now I'll be showing you all these toys here. So there's this one here. This one's pretty cool here. I like how they have like the little knobs on the back there. And so also with this one, you can move around the limbs really easily, but you cannot move around the head at all. But it's still really cool. You can move around the limbs. It's really a cool toy. So that's that one there. So this one here is pretty, you know, a little similar, only it's different color, sort of made a little differently, but it's still like one of the smaller type of toys here, of course. And you can move around the limbs, you can move around the head. So that's pretty much all there is to that toy. It's really neat. You can move around the torso some also. So that's that toy there. And then this one here is pretty much just the same also. It's, really highly articulated also. So that's a really nice thing to all these toys. They're made really well. This one is, of course, like sort of painted a little differently than the other ones, these other ones here. So it's really looks really cool, right? So that's that toy there. Now I'll be moving on to this toy here. This toy is so cool, you guys. I have to tell you that. This toy is so cool. So I'll show you what all this toy can do here. All right, so cool, right? Lights up. So you can move around the head, you can move around the limbs really easily. It lights up. I was so stoked to get this toy from the thrift store. It takes a battery, one of those sort of like watch batteries. So that's that. So that's what kind of a battery that takes. It's really a cool toy. I like it a lot. So I think it looks better in the dark, but the lights are turned on in my garage right now. So I'm not gonna mess with the lights right now, but this toy is so cool. It's so neat, right? So that's that toy. That's what that toy does. All right, everybody. So now I'll be moving on to both of these Iron Man Hulkbuster toys here. So both of these toys are just the same. They both do the exact same thing. So you can like press that center
power to arc reactor.
You can press that center button there. You can move around the head some. You can move around the arms. So also it's got that part on the side there where you can press that button. So it does that sort of thing. So I'll show you this.
Stop Ultron.
That was sort of funny though. So they both do the same thing. I'll show you this other toy over here also.
Oh yeah, this is power.
Oh yeah, this is power. All right, so I'll show you some on this toy here also.
Oh yeah, this is power. Rerouting power to arc reactor. Thor, lightning strike there, now!
So yeah, so I'm just kind of messing with these for a little.
Rerouting power to arc reactor. Hulkbuster powering up. Captain, I'm your one machine army.
All right, so those are those toys there. So I think now I'll be moving on to, I'll move on to this toy next here. This toy is so cool, you guys. So with this toy here, you can do all sorts of really cool stuff with this toy. You can move around the limbs, you can move around the head and stuff some. So also you can press the center button and it makes sounds and stuff.
We're winning this one, Avengers. Jarvis, damage report. Sir, shields are offline. Thor, behind you.
So also you can press on those knobs there, and when you do that when you press up on those knobs, it does that sort of thing. So sort of makes as if he's taking flight, so It's a really cool toy, you guys. So it's another really fun. It's another really fun toy to play around with. You know, it's a really neat toy, really cool toy, right? So that's that toy there. Oh man, these toys here, these toys are so cool, you guys. So I'll get to those ones here soon. So I'll move on to this toy here. This toy is pretty cool too. So with this toy here, you can you know, move around the limbs, or at least move around the arms pretty much. And then you can move around the head some. What you do is you press that center button there and it makes sounds and lights up and stuff.
Switch overlay to smart targeting missiles.
So you just press that center button.
Not too bad for a one-man army. I can give you some cover. Go. Friday, scan me some lay of the land. Oh, they think they can flank us, do they?
So that's that toy there. Such a cool toy. So now I'll be moving on to these toys over here. These toys are so cool, you guys. Alright, so I think I'll show you this one first. This toy is just so cool, man. I was so excited to get I was excited to get all these toys. They're all so cool. So with this toy here, it went off on its own. That's funny. But this toy here, you put in some fresh new batteries and all that, like you do with all the toys, pretty much. You can press that center button.
I am Iron Man.
You can move around the head, you can move around the limbs, stuff like that. You can,
Repulsor blast.
So that's another cool part to this toy is, when you press that button, that part to it lights up. So that's really a cool thing. Also, there's this part over here. He's got like this, part here, right here, where the toy is supposed to come with a toy bullet, and you put it in there, and then you press this button here, and it launches the bullet out of his arm there, out of his hand there. And so you can also press that button there, and that part of it lights up. So that's really cool too. So you can make as if he's flying around,
I am Iron Man. Repulsor blast. Target engaged. Auxiliary power. I am Iron Man. Repulsor blast.
So that's a really neat toy. It's so cool, you guys. It's really a nice toy to have. It's really, really fun.
Target engaged. Auxiliary power. I am Iron Man.
So that's that toy there. So now I'll be moving on to this toy here. This one is a whole lot similar to this toy. They're pretty much just the same, only just a little different, slightly different. But so now I'll be showing you what all this toy can do here. This one, you can move around the head so easily, so easily. So that's that one. So now I'll be moving on to this one. This one here is so cool, you guys. You press that center button. You can move around the limbs. You can move around the head some. So you can press that center button and make sounds, it lights up, stuff like that.
I am Iron Man. Repulsor blast. Target engaged.
Such a cool toy. So cool, right? So also it does that similar thing. It has that similar part there to that, but I don't have the toy bullets that go to these toys. So because I bought these from a thrift store and it just didn't come with them, but that's no big deal. These are these are still really cool toys, you guys. So, whoa! I didn't know it. I didn't know it could. I didn't know it could do that. That's so cool.
Repulsor blast. Repulsor blast.
Man, that was so cool, right? So yeah, these toys are really neat, right? So this one does the same thing. So you press that button there, and it does that sort of thing. But yeah, like I didn't know, like it went off on its own somehow. I wasn't even pressing that button or that button either, and it was just going on its own. That was really neat.
Repulsor blast.
So that's that toy. So cool, right? That's a really neat toy. So cool. So now I'll be moving on to this toy over here. This toy is so cool, you guys. So, you know, you can move around the limbs. You can move around the head some. This toy lights up and it makes sounds and stuff like that. So for some reason, when I press this button, it doesn't work. But there's a button in the back of this toy that makes it so that there's some other things you can do with this toy. So you just press that button in the back there.
Fire all weapons.
It's so cool, right? It
Repulsors, full power.
So it does that sort of stuff. It lights up, it makes sounds, it does that sort of stuff with like the toy weapon part there. So cool, you guys. So
Fire repulsor cannon. Fire all weapons. Repulsors, full power. Fire repulsor cannon.
really a cool toy. I really like this toy a whole lot. I like all my toys. I like all of my toys, you guys. I really like all of my toys a whole lot, you guys. Like, I'm never giving any of my toys up. Just saying, I'm sorry. But anyhow, so that's that toy. So now I'll be moving on to this toy here. This toy is my new toy. This toy is so cool, you guys. But I do want to mention that I make my own toys, and I am willing to sell my own toys that I make by hand. So that's a cool thing if any of you are ever interested in buying any of my own handmade toys that I have made or am planning on making or anything. So now I'll be moving on to this toy here. This toy is so cool, you guys. So with this toy here, you can move around the limbs some, you can move around the arms and legs, and you can move around the head a little. But also, so you can, what you do with this toy is you press that center button right there and it lights up and it makes sounds and stuff.
All right, let's see what this thing can do. War Machine, time to armor up. I'm taking fire. Shields up. Iron Man Mark 46, powering up. Cap, don't make me do this. All right, let's see what this thing can do. Heads up, Falcon's coming in hot. I am Iron Man.
So yeah, so that's that toy. So cool, right? Alright everybody, so now I'll show you what this toy can do. This toy is so cool, man. So All right, so this toy, you know, it lights up, it makes sounds, you know, it's got this gun on the side there. So I'll turn this toy on here and show you all what this toy does here.
I am Iron Man. Power up.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this toy on now.
I am Iron Man. Power up.
So this toy does walk on its own. Let me see if I can. Whoa! All right, so with this toy, it's a little crazy. So I'll show you how it works. I'll turn it on, but I won't turn it on the table here. I'll turn it on when it's on the ground. So I'm out here in my garage. What this toy does is it lights up, it makes sounds, it walks, it talks, stuff like that. So you just turn this toy on and...
I am Iron Man. Power up.
All right, so you press that center button and...
Checking all control surfaces.
Oh my gosh!
Stop the time attack. Target engaged. Deploying rockets and firing arm blasters.
Whoa, that was so cool. So that's what that toy does. It's so cool, right? So I don't know if you caught that, but it just launched one of these bullets here out of that part there. So this toy is so neat, right? All right, everybody, so that's that toy. It's so cool, right? So I just wanted to show off all these really cool Iron Man toys and Iron Man Hulkbuster toys here. All right, everybody, so I think that's going to be the video for today. And I'll be having a whole lot more videos coming out soon, including some more Iron Man toy videos. So I hope you all, enjoy my videos and everything. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you all keep watching my videos and everything. All right, everybody. So that's going to be the video for today. All right, everybody. Bye.